If you don't have the right person in the right job, it's going to be really hard for people to do the things that they've been hired to do. We have a responsibility to help our people figure out their talent, their strengths, and their gifts, and put them in roles where they can make a difference for us in our business. What happens when you do that? Success. It's easy. Work becomes effortless and fun. It's those days when you show up for work and the day flies by and all of a sudden it's 5 o'clock and you think, oh my gosh, it's the end of the day. I still have energy to go home and do that job. Take a look at what's happening in those days. Chances are that you are working in your flow. You are doing things that you're good at naturally and you love to do, and the day flew by. There is not one magic ingredient that I have found any more powerful than having the right person in the right job.
Theresa Callahan is a phenomenal speaker. I've been working with Theresa for about 4 to 5 years. What I love about Theresa is she's a phenomenal coach. She's great at working one-to-one with executive teams. She's great at working with CEOs. She's good at looking at things from a different perspective.
My name is Theresa Callahan, and I work with business owners and team leaders to help them be the best leader they can be for their business and build high-performing teams. There are no shortcuts when it comes to great leadership. You have to do the work. If you're in that leadership role, you've got to find the courage, right? You've got to find the courage to do the things that other people won't do. You've got to hold that gaze in the mirror. And you need to ask yourself, do I like what I see? What needs to shift to be the leader that you've been called to be?
I just love Theresa. She is so fabulous and she is the world's best encourager.
I am so passionate about the clients that I serve. I was an entrepreneur. I did build my own business for so many years, and I know what a challenge it is to build a high-performing team. It's not the business stuff often that gets in the way, it's the people stuff, and that's what I focus on. Now, the challenge that a lot of us face is that some of us end up in this leadership role, not by accident, but because we're so good at the work that we do, we keep getting promoted, right, into these management roles. And the challenge is, and a lot of the clients that I've worked with, is they get promoted into these leadership roles, and suddenly they wake up one day, and they realize that their most important responsibility is developing their people. In the work that I do, I take the hand of my clients and I help them step boldly into their role as the leader of their business to take the business where it needs to go and help them build high-performing teams. I love designing customized programs for my clients. I do have off-the-shelf programs ready to go, and they're a lot of fun, depending on the size of the group. However, I want to know about your business. I want to know about where you're feeling stuck and what are those barriers that we need to break through together so I can make sure that experience is personalized and perfect for your team, no matter what the size group and no matter what the budget. It takes a lot of courage to lead people and take them where they need to go. It takes time to really assess what they need and what's important to them. But I really believe it's a privilege that we have.
I highly recommend Theresa Callahan as your next keynote speaker or your coach. Either way, she is going to encourage you and inspire you.
I do a lot of events, keynote speaking events for groups, large groups, but I also do half-day workshops and customized retreats. Depending on your needs, I can design something specifically for you and your group. If you want more information or you simply want to have a conversation with me, please reach out to me through my website at theresacallahan.com.